Sorry, Grandpa. I'm recording this video with a sort of blank white wall. I know how much you hate that, but it's too dark outside to go outside and get you some other landscapes. So I'm doing it from my hotel room in Ubud, Bali. And we just got here last night. We've had a couple really long days, Carrie and I. We did a 3-day excursion in the Philippines between the islands of Coron and El Nido, and got in last night at midnight, 12:30, and then took a car for an hour and a half all the way out to Ubud. So we're pretty tired. We're gonna stay in tonight. We just ordered room service. But I can't tell you literally like how happy I'm feeling. I feel like very happy, which is weird to just be so excited about it, I guess. But the Philippines was amazing. Like, I can't tell you enough good things about it. I want to go back. Everyone must go. Like, it was an amazing time. But additionally, I'm just kind of like literally feeling like I'm like sinking into the traveling bug that I have, and like sinking into the new habits that I'm creating with this lifestyle that I guess, yeah, I've created while traveling. Like weird habits that I have, like one, recording these videos, or two, like when I switch countries, like always pulling out this little bag of change and putting my change in it from other countries. It's really empty right now because I emptied it out when I was in Los Angeles. But it's like weird little rituals that like make me feel at ease, or journaling in my journal and, you know, things like that. So I just feel really good, and I feel really happy, and I feel so grateful. And I don't even know the other words to describe it. Like, I literally wish I had other words to describe it, but I just feel, again, so grateful and thankful that I'm like out here and experiencing this much like new experiences and new cultures, and getting to see you know, so many different parts of the world. The sailing trip was amazing. So it was through this organization called Tao, and they were referred to me by a girl that Remy and I had met when we were in Thailand. And Carrie and I had to do some extra travel to get on the excursion because it sells out kind of quickly sometimes. So we had to take a ferry out to Coron. Spent 2 nights there. I loved Coron. I thought it was a great time. I wish we had more time there, to be honest. Really nice locals. There's no beach in the town, which is really weird for an island. So you have to travel to the beaches either by boat or on motorbike. But the water is unreal there. People are so friendly, and things are like a little bit more spread out. And so it just, I don't know what like the vibe was, but it was different than El Nido in the sense that it didn't feel like this beautiful island destination that was like created for tourists. And I really, really appreciated that. I feel like we were like walking into like the locals' homes, and this is how they live their life. And we just got to experience it along with other, you know, backpackers and what have you. But Tao was amazing. You get to go on this like really huge kind of catamaran. It's an engined boat, but like it's this big boat with these big like wings, balancers, you know, that keep you afloat and help you balance on the big waves in the island. And it's with 30 other people from all over the world, people from the UK and from Germany. I've met so many people from Belgium my entire trip, which is random to me. France, and we met 3 girls from Oakland, which was really fun. But Carrie and I had the greatest time. I mean, you get to sail with them all day, and you go snorkeling at 2 to 3 different islands. They make you breakfast, lunch, and dinner. The food is like seriously so exquisite. It's delicious. Carrie says I say delicious too much, but it's delicious. There's so many vegetables. There was like carrots and bok choy and eggplant and bell peppers, and just things that we're not seeing, you know, throughout other parts of Asia. So that was really nice. They had this dog there. Her name was Rosa, and I think she was like a Jack Russell, maybe like Dachshund mix. But she's like the sweetest thing in the world. She can swim in very deep water, and she can, you know, gather garbage in the ocean, even though there's not that much garbage in the ocean, which is just crazy to me. I'm literally jumping all over because that's how happy and excited I am. But that was something I wanted to say on my last video to you guys, was that they take such good care of their islands and their water in the Philippines. Like, sustainability is so important to them. They don't allow any plastic on the islands or on the boats, which is something that I just think like for the poverty that you see in the country and for how undeveloped they are. And I know nothing again about their politics or anything like that, but for them to be able to create that law and for people to follow through with it, and like the Coast Guard to be checking bags for plastic and what have you, and then for us, like in San Francisco and for other places of the world too, to have plastic everywhere and to have garbage everywhere. It's just, again, like crazy to me. But like kudos to them, right? So the Philippines were amazing and the sailing trip was amazing. We ended the trip at this farm called Tao Farm. It's owned by them. And basically you can stay there as a traveler, but they teach you about kind of, you know, where your money is going when you buy the excursion. And, you know, the high school students are helping out. The boys on the islands that they're teaching English to, they send them on these, you know, training trips essentially to learn English and to be comfortable with tourists so that they can grow up and have a different job and a different lifestyle out of what they, you know. And then you meet all of these, like, you know, mothers and women and their children, and they're like building the pillowcases, and it's just so amazing. Like, it's literally the cutest thing in the world. But I can't say enough good things. I had such a good time. And we had one day in Bali, and Carrie and I basically just walked around all of Ubud today and saw so many beautiful sights, and I shopped way too much. But it was kind of the perfect day. It had like all of the things I like about life, basically sunshine, and my best friend, and shopping, and food, and beer. And they have rosé here, and the rosé is so good. We haven't had rosé in so long. And our bed is huge. Like literally, I wish I could show you, but like you won't be able to tell, but like literally the bed is like literally, like that's so big, right? I know. But that's it. I'll tell you more about Bali once we do more, but if you haven't been to the Philippines, you gotta go, and I'll come with you. But that's it. All right, good night.